Energy medicine is an evolving field of healthcare that explores how energy influences human physiology, psychology, and overall well-being. While conventional medicine primarily relies on biochemical and structural models of the body, energy medicine investigates the role of electromagnetic fields, light, sound, vibration, and biofields in health and disease. Nobel Prize winner Albert Einstein stated that the future of the medicine will be the medicine of frequencies, energy vibration. Nikola Tesla also stated that if you want to understand the secret of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Energy medicine is an evolving field of healthcare that explores how energy influences human physiology, psychology, and overall well-being. While conventional medicine primarily relies on biochemical and structural models of the body, energy medicine investigates the role of electromagnetic fields, light, sound, vibration, and biofields in health and disease. Nobel Prize winner Albert Einstein stated that the future of the medicine will be the medicine of frequencies, energy vibration. Nikola Tesla also stated that if you want to understand the secret of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Quantum physics is one of the most fundamental and well-tested scientific frameworks. It has been shown that everything in the universe, including our body, are energy, vibration, and frequencies. Taking an example of our bodies are made up of various systems, vias, cardiovascular system, nervous system, respiratory system, gastrointestinal system, etc., etc. These systems are in turn made up of organs like heart, lungs, kidneys, liver, pineal gland, hypothalamus, and so on. They are in turn made up of tissues and then cells. Cells are made up of molecules which are in turn made up of atoms. What are these atoms made up of? Subatomic particles like electrons, neutrons, protons, and quarks, photons, gluons, neutrinos, etc. At the level of subatomic particles, they behave as energy with specific vibration and frequencies. So every cell, tissues, organs, and the body as whole are made up of energy with specific frequencies and vibrations. Finally, we are all made up of energies. One important information we need to know in energy medicine is that every cell and organ have different specific frequencies. Moreover, frequencies of healthy cells, organs, have different frequencies from that of unhealthy cells, organs. So every disease, ailment, including mental health, have different frequencies from that of a healthy one. Like the frequency of a person having good mood is different from that of a person with bad mood, and likewise different mental ailments have different frequencies. So by altering or manipulating the frequencies of a person by energy entrainment, one can influence the functioning or the state of mind. How this information is utilized in energy medicine. With the help of bioresonance scanner, we can detect the unhealthy frequencies vibration in the specific organs including brain areas, even up to the level of chromosomes and RNA, DNA. Detection of unhealthy frequencies will not provide information what particular disease he is suffering from, but will provide a good information for coming to the most probable diagnosis of a disease like in liver disease, heart disease, thyroid, pancreas, lungs, or area of brain. The scanning will not tell what disease it is, but correcting the faulty energy frequency will heal. Whatever skeptical people are to this kind of healing science, people who have tried this kind of medicine have been responding extremely well. The expectations of great scientists like Albert Einstein, Nikola Tesla, etc., cannot be totally wrong. Screening of energy pattern. 1. Bioresonance scanning and therapy system is a holistic approach to diagnosis and treatment. It uses devices to deliver sound waves that are said to affect parts of the organs, including brain, and provide information about the energy status in the cells, organs, up to the level of chromosomes and DNA, RNA, thus providing information to the doctors about the probable cause of the diseases. It detects all the systems in human being in very less time. The customer can see the status of the energy on screen. Bioresonance and frequency-based devices. A. The core idea. Every organ, tissue, and cell has a unique electromagnetic frequency pattern, a signature. B. Disease or dysfunction. thought to show up as distortion in this frequency pattern. The best part is it can predict probable disease that are likely to be developed in next 3 to 5 years in advance and enabling us to prevent well in time ahead. Mechanism of diagnosis. 1. The device uses headphones or electrodes to scan frequency responses of the body. 2. It compares them to a stored database of healthy versus pathological frequency signatures. 3. Deviations are interpreted as energy imbalances or informational stress. 4. This is not standard medical imaging like MRI, CT, but frequency analysis in the alternative energy medicine model. In our own experience, many chronic ailments which have not responded to the present conventional medical system have been successfully treated. It is also highly effective for the management of some neurological and mental health issues. For example, anxiety, depression, migraines, sleep disturbances, suicidal tendencies, memory loss, stroke, and many more. It can even detect many of the infectious agents as it has been recently found the correlation between some pattern of microbiome to certain mental illnesses. 1. Modern GDV camera can also detect faulty energy in various organs and help to come to the most probable diagnosis. This cutting-edge GDV camera delivers real-time energy insights, helping you improve patient outcomes by pinpointing stress and vitality shifts with scientific precision. It can at best provide an indirect reflection of stress-related nervous system states, which some holistic practitioners interpret as brain energy balance. 2. Infrared camera. The application of infrared thermography has been demonstrated in oncology, painful diseases, inflammation, rheumatism, and vascular-related diseases. The extensive utilization of infrared thermography in clinical settings signifies the technology's considerable potential. Like in case of breast cancer, the energy changes can be observed as much as 8 years before the actual development of cancer. FNIR, functional near-infrared spectroscopy, is also another system uses NIR as it can penetrate a few centimeters into the cortex, with the capability to measure blood oxygenation similar to fMRI but portable. Brain inflammation disrupts neurotransmitters, stress hormones, and neural plasticity, contributing to depression, anxiety, psychosis, and cognitive decline. Managing neuroinflammation is now seen as a promising path for treating mental health issues. 1. Schizophrenia and psychosis. Evidence of microglial overactivation and abnormal immune signaling in the brain, maternal infection during pregnancy, inflammatory exposure in utero, increases risk of schizophrenia in offspring. 2. Bipolar disorder. Bipolar patients often show fluctuating cytokine levels during manic versus depressive phases, and inflammation may destabilize neural circuits involved in mood regulation. 3. Neurodegenerative links, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. Chronic brain inflammation contributes to cognitive decline and can worsen psychiatric symptoms like depression, apathy, or agitation. Therefore, detecting brain inflammation using these systems may help to come to an appropriate diagnosis and treatment. Mechanism of diagnosis. 1. The device uses headphones or electrodes to scan frequency responses of the body. 2. It compares them to a stored database of healthy versus pathological frequency signatures. 3. Deviations are interpreted as energy imbalances or informational stress. 4. This is not standard medical imaging, like MRI CT, but frequency analysis in the alternative energy medicine model. In our own experience, many chronic ailments which have not responded to the present conventional medical system have been successfully treated. It is also highly effective for the management of some neurological and mental health issues. For example, anxiety, depression, migraines, sleep disturbances, suicidal tendencies, memory loss, stroke, and many more. It can even detect many of the infectious agents as it has been recently found the correlation between some pattern of microbiome to certain mental illnesses. Mechanism of diagnosis. 1. The device uses headphones or electrodes to scan frequency responses of the body. 2. It compares them to a stored database of healthy versus pathological frequency signatures. 3. Deviations are interpreted as energy imbalances or Informational stress. 4. This is not standard medical imaging like MRI CT, but frequency analysis in the alternative energy medicine model. In our own experience, many chronic ailments which have not responded to the present conventional medical system have been successfully treated. It is also highly effective for the management of some neurological and mental health issues. For example, anxiety, depression, migraines, sleep disturbances, suicidal tendencies, memory loss, stroke, and many more. It can even detect many of the infectious agents, as it has been recently found the correlation between some pattern of microbiome to certain mental illnesses. Correction of faulty energy. Treatment. 1. Bioresonance. Mechanism of correction. 1. Once imbalances are detected, the system sends back inverse or harmonizing frequencies into the body. 2. This is meant to resonate with the cell's organs, nudging them back to their optimal vibrational state. 3. This process is called biofeedback or frequency correction. In theory, the body's own self-healing mechanisms are triggered once the information field is corrected. 2. Vielight Neurogamma. It is the world's only transcranial intranasal brain photobiomodulation device. Its modular design, powered by 5 Vi LEDs, delivers a laser-like irradiance on important brain networks, but with the safety of LEDs. His device has a neuromodulating effect on gamma brain waves, which induces a more focused mental state. The NeuroGamma 4 is sufficient for a majority of people. It delivers near-infrared light into the brain through the skull or nasal cavity and support mitochondrial activity, neuroplasticity, and blood flow. 3. BrainTap. BrainTap is a commercial brain entrainment neurostimulation wellness system that combines 1. Audio stimulation, binaural beats, isochronic tones. 2. Guided meditations, GI visualization. 3. Light stimulation via LED, photic stimulation via headset. And 4. Gentle vibration or synchronization elements. Helps neurostimulation, neuroadaptation, neuroplasticity, and modulation of autonomic nervous system. 4. Bioptron light therapy. Bioptron light therapy is a form of polarized, polychromatic, non-coherent light therapy developed in Switzerland. Have positive response to 1. Mood disorders, depression, seasonal affective disorder, and SAD. 2. Stress, anxiety, and relaxation. 3. Sleep regulation. And 4. Cognitive function and dementia. 5. Hydrogen therapy. Hydrogen therapy, often called molecular hydrogen therapy or H2 therapy, is an emerging area of research in medicine, including mental health. It involves using molecular hydrogen, H2 gas, hydrogen-rich water, hydrogen saline, or inhalation of hydrogen gas for potential therapeutic benefits. This therapy provides 1. Antioxidant activity, 2. Anti-inflammatory action for affecting in chronic neuroinflammation contributing in conditions like depression, bipolar disorders, PTSD, etc. 3. Neuroprotection, and 4. Mitochondrial support. Preliminary scientific report shows improvement symptoms in neurodegenerative conditions, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, also in schizophrenia and bipolar disorders. 6. Lila quantum block. Harmonize and neutralize EMF, 3G, 4G, 5G, Wi-Fi, microwaves, etc. Improve well-being, energy, reduce stress, create mental emotional balance. It has been scientifically assessed by independent tests. The site claims certification by the BISA Institute bioenergetic system analysis for showing positive bioenergetic effects. 7. PEEMF, RTMS. 1. RTMS, repetitive transcranial magnetic stimulation, utilizes a strong focused magnetic fields delivered via coil placed on the scalp stimulating cortical neurons. It's FDA-approved, widely used in treatment of resistant depression, anxiety disorders, OCD, but is under investigation for PTSD and schizophrenia. 2. PEMF, pooled electromagnetic field, uses weaker frequency and believed to modulate neuronal excitability, increases blood flow and influence cellular signaling and neurotransmitter activity. Some data have shown improvement in depression, sleeplessness, anxieties, and chronic stress, reducing cortisol and improve resilience. 8. Sound frequency therapy. It's also called sound healing, vibroacoustic therapy, or frequency-specific therapy. It's being explored as a complementary approach in mental health management. It works on the principle that different sound frequencies can influence brainwave activity, autonomic nervous system, and emotional stress. Like brainwave entrainment such as binaural, isochronic tones can synchronize brain activities. G, IA, delta wave, 0.054 Hz, can induce deep sleep and relaxation. B, theta wave, 94 Hz is good for meditation, creativity, and emotional healing. C, alpha wave, 8 to 12 Hz, induces calmness, focus, and stress reduction. And gamma, 30-40 Hz, induces higher cognition, memory, and mood regulation. Low-frequency vibration, 30-120 Hz, in vibroacoustic therapy, calm the sympathetic activity, booting the parasympathetic activities. Exposure to certain other frequencies has been shown to increase serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins, supporting mood balance and healing. Common modalities are through headphones, sound bath, vibroacoustic therapy, and music therapy. It has been also reported that focused ultrasound therapy in a particular location of the body have been used to treat even cancer. 9. Vagus nerve stimulation. Vagus nerve stimulation is a promising tool in mental health, especially for treatment-resistant depression, anxiety, and PTSD. It helps by calming the nervous system, improving mood-related brain signaling, and reducing stress-driven inflammation. Non-invasive VNS devices are making it more accessible as a safe complementary therapy. How vagus nerve stimulation works. 1. The vagus nerve connects the brain to major organs, heart, lungs, gut. 2. Electrical or non-invasive stimulation increases parasympathetic rest and digest activity and decreases sympathetic fight or flight. Overdrive. -3. It modulates brain circuits involved in mood regulation, anxiety, and resilience. And 4. It affects neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, GABA, and dopamine. Conclusion. Energy medicine holds growing promise in the field of mental health, where gentle, non-invasive approaches are urgently needed. By using light, sound, electromagnetic fields, and neurostimulation to influence brain function and emotional regulation, these therapies offer supportive pathways for reducing stress, anxiety, and depression. Although more clinical evidence is required, energy medicine may soon become a valuable complement to traditional psychiatric care, helping restore balance, resilience, and overall psychological well-being.